Siabo Ho 93.9 FM so Amansan Dawuro kase mranie se Ghana troso ni ntwasa so sema yedi mutintimba nyumere misi naki kandi mawo ka unu se kase ebo etwagu live wo Facebook ya Ho 93.9 FM like ye share ye for adwin chebra kase so ye baki kandi amawo ka unu se kase yi hotfmghana.com modern Ghana and afi Ghana web application so enu so ya ba funi ndie kwan so a ubanya kase ebo nsema hudo wo nyina bia kenkan na wanya bi atie ewo ho anyume no nsia kase ebo ani di ni Amansan Dawuro kase ebo ewo Hot FM so no ne edi mo akotena nyumre ebi ani sen Minister for National Security yenumonyam for Albert Kandapa wode atuja ba mane achiemu se abatu edi enimu aye ba betu no anhwa na oye ne bia ma ye homne so enti ni kwase ebu ya nigu so ye ma ye ni eni ache papa Minister for Roads and Highway wode monyam for Francis Asensubuache wode atuja ba mane achiemu se enei District Road Improvement Program na abanu dia ba na baba bo pa mane ye kwan ene akwantempo so bibia timi akwankan na mane contractors a womo awo municipal assemblies ahudu engineers so adwuma timi akwankan national organizer edi mani patriotic party Henry Nana Boache ya boru mane sana na bi wode atuja ba mane achiemo sa ya no won pa sanei mampayi da John Domani mama se de wo ba judge a wo my Ghana mu abaso wakasa judge fu appendix fu asem se de wono akasa na kaye enso oboa wildlife division forestry commission ade atuja ba mane achiemo se 2024 close season no eduru ho say yankwa ya ne yatumu etusafo no gu mpase obi anu nkwaso bakakoku aboawe twoba bia anu nkwaso otowe munam aji se bia akrantie bi na abeto no kura no kitalances ansana watimi anya bi dia yankwan no empemfo che ma wo matum na wo awuni na baya so brache bebu mra no so no wo mu ni bedi papa sa suna la na na matankonyo de atuja ba mane achiemo se demonstration wo manfo
Don't touch that dial. Lock it in. 93.9. You've never heard radio like this.
Minister for National Security for Albert Kandapa wadi atujwa eba mane achiemu se abatu edi my Ghana nim yankupa ya aduma December bosme ni da tosunsu wa fimu no yentimi mu ye ni wunni mabisu ebi eni se ya hweka se ye yentua na mo ye ni antutu ye ni ma yi a ahwa na oye ne bi ama no homene so wadi nsemu atujwa bra woni Ghana Carry Bishop Conferences ehia ye ewon kan ha se enne eno ni monya for Albert Kandapa wadi atu Ghana centrofo ni nyame sofo nyina anim wo se wo my Ghana mu yenya asundwe pa manyaku akase mienu eye NDC ni MPP fra kwanya so a wo de hye NDC nsem kodee MDC so fra kwanya so MPP na baba na wo de ahye wo nsem kodee na so abatu edi animi yentimi mu ye nimu sisa hwe na safa na mienu wei wo momo ye ne bi akoso enti oni de wo kase yema ye ni na sa abo wo wuru bibi abomade so be ni paso tre obi sha kokwa mu plan bibi amampanfo asonte sane abaya ye benya asundwe ne ni na suba papa di sane abaya oye na bi ba amanyokuo ni betimi aboa Ghana ani Electoral Commission of Ghana ye be so mu dendenden na o manu ebenya na sundwe
needed as a country in ensuring a transition of power from one political party to another on more than 2 occasions since the inception of the Fourth Republic. The electoral processes leading to the transitions have not been devoid of pockets of violence. I must acknowledge, however, that the decisions by political parties to resort to the courts to address their grievances over electoral outcomes have aided in preventing a full-blown electoral crisis. The 2024 general elections will certainly test the strength of our democracy, our ability to prevent electoral violence given the high stakes involved where the two major political parties appear convinced about their prospects of emerging victorious. That obviously creates a security challenge for me where I sit. We may, for the first time, experience a situation where none of the major political parties will be willing to explore the courts to address their grievances. And indeed, I've heard some senior people in the political space saying that they have lost faith in the court's ability to address their concerns when it comes to elections. So this can create a situation that can set the stage for chaos, and it underscores the need for us to build a robust and transparent electoral system where results coming from same will be acceptable by all parties as a way of guaranteeing peace before, during, and after the elections.
Abusia ani awuti yei Minister for National Security Onmonyo for Albert Kandapa na mi kwama nimu asanfufo mu Minister for Roads and Highway Francis Asensubuachi wasi enei abana yade papa eni anamo awatu District Land Improvement Program awodi ba no baba bopa ama local assemblies ahodo no so no womu puntuo ne womu kwan asundue atimi akonkan ene wuhwe akwan ahodo a local assemblies ahodo mansin ni kropa ahodo mu na kane akwa ese enkunkito mu womu kwan nye enti abadi say initiative weba sani abaya engineers ahodo a womu awo local assemblies ahodo a kwan na bani baba ye contractor ne ya assembly yusu betimi maintain ni yie na akwa ese kwan na porto so abam ne ebu ani agutu na makwan ni nyina sai wasisa na montu baba bo assemblies na chidom sani abaya kwan na bani ya na afi womu so timi aboa a maintain na kwan na ho de atimi akonkan bibi kwankan anasa bibi chia na wose mpemfo suma mpemfo so tia local assembly nu any engineer no mama mpemfo so ate sani abaya womu betimi asese yakwan ene akwantempo so ewo nkronkito mu
same issues head on, demonstrating our commitment to local government development and economic growth. Through this initiative, no part of the country behind. It is important to highlight that the program will complement other significant initiatives aimed at improving our road network, such as the Enhanced Maintenance Program, which was launched yesterday at the Ministry of Roads and Highways.
Abusia ani amuti yei Minister for Roads and Highway was so for sure kwani akwantepa hosem so my Ghana mu onmonyo for Asensubuachi we na Minister for Finance was so for sure my Ghana yesika some so my Ghana mu Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam wode atojoba mane achiemu se akwai papa my Ghana for yebehia no abani bon homoden na economy ni se ne enyini na akwa ni mu sese no ni wobetimi asesama Ghana yenyasika de wewa yakwemu wakase sesei sene economy ni na eda no nyankopodum esori kakra saa hodi na omni baba gwa yakwemu ede sika wewemu na fei yatimi asese yakwan na Ghana fonso nyakwan papa afaso
like the SME Growth and Opportunity Program, SME Go, and the economic growth in
locally nkofona wohona omoya kwa road constructors no ana afei construction workers na womo boa no womo ne sa nipa ni nyina timi aka bo na afei atimi aboa ma nne yakwan ya enya no womo atimi asiesie Ghana mampanyi na adedanko akufado bra womo pa adwumadie no hontuma no waka ahyebo se wo ba hase na administration aban ebetimi atoto niema na afei yakwan na ase no yatimi asiesie
Kufuado Baunia era. That's unforgivable. That's unforgivable. I hope you allow me to withdraw that statement. The Kufuado Baunia era. We've witnessed exceptional improvements in our road network nationwide. 30 kilometers of roads across the country and added 6 more interchanges. 9.81 kilometers. Graveling
mampanyi na adudan kwa kufuado ena dwode no mo pa ho ntuma no ena ba no akasaya se nei Ghana maburu ba 5000 construction workers ena mba benya nnuma ya sane beya menimi yenu yakwa ne akwantempon nsem ebetimi yakwankan beya yakwa ne akwantempon no ebetimi ayefa na akwane abade yesu John Dramani mama wa yefa gba adima ni ani PPN DC amanyekuo no Mfancha me ndisi amanyekuo no ni hoya no nwanwa papa wasema mpanyina da John Dramani mama hoya no nwanwa papa esense na Ghana atemu akonwa na nimno akamia kwa asa wo mu ye adwuma ma MPP jaji sa mo ma Ghana mu asamba ani PP amanyekuo no wo mu kama wo mu na jaji se no do biada adapatwa no odi twa wo mu na so ye no nwanwa se nne ajaje fo papa wa my Ghana mu o ya obani wo ho enti sa papa wo ho ni nyina ya court of appeal asetena no wo mu koye na ya acquitted and discharged Dr. Kesla to Ferguson ya jano any businessman Richard Dapa eno ho ana pay wakasaye.
Not that we've suddenly found our voice. I do think that despite the issues we have with the judiciary, there are judges who are fair-minded. We're not talking about all judges. You know, in some cases, we criticize judgments. I mean, for instance, to say that your birth certificate cannot be a proof of your identity as a citizen. I don't agree with that judgment. But they pronounce it, and we've abided by it. We sent an election petition, we're thrown out. I said, I respect the judgment of the courts. So we've always respected the judgment of the court. As president, I can say that I never, ever once interfered in the administration of justice. Even though the Chief Justice was a church member of mine, I can say on authority that I never ever discussed one case with him. I left it to the judges, the wisdom of the judges, to make those determinations. In this government, we know and we've heard of manipulation of justice. Judges are called and told what decisions to take and all that. I do think that we give judges tenure, security of tenure, so that they can be fair-minded in what they do. And I'm prepared to work with the judiciary to create the kind of judiciary we deserve. The judiciary is the last arbiter in all the three arms of government when it comes to any dispute. And the judiciary creates an environment for investors to come. If investors believe that they can get a fair hearing in case of any commercial disputes or anything, they will come into your country. Unfortunately, the message that goes out there is that we're able to manipulate our courts against investors. And so sometimes it sends a bad signal for investment. I'm prepared to come as president, work with the Chief Justice, work with the Judicial Council to make sure that we have a judiciary that is fair, that dispenses justice to all without recognition of your political or ethnic color, without recognition of... If I was the Attorney General, I'll just let it rest there. But I hear he says he's going to go to the Supreme Court. It shows how malicious his eagerness to prosecute this case.
Abusia ani awuti yeyi mampanyi dada John Dramani mama watwa ne ho bo ajaji fo my Ghana mu obaso ni nyina ya Dr. Kesla to Ferguson ambulance ga ekopie mu e court of appeal na ene acquitted and discharged court no ahyese papa ni hu so nsa brebe wonko anu na mama mpanyi dada John Dramani mama se de wo ba ajaji fo abaso na henna na boachi national organizer the Money Patriotic Party say mampanyi dada John Dramani mama ne ho aya no nwanwa papa
Hot FM 93.9
Abusia me kuma nima na medimani chemu awo aye Forestry Commission wo mu akachem Wildlife Division Adama Forestry Commission ade atudwa ba mane achemu se 2024 closing season August bosme afibia mu ni da dikan no ene ya kwapin December bosme ni da edikan enti akwapem se August September October November December bosme num de obia enkwakwaye mu enkwankwa chiri aboa emma mekunu enwe wo mu de kokobo ekwa ma Forestry Commission so de kokobo ekwa ma tribal operators ene obibia nanum ya ne da wone de wanwe mu nama enya ade a wo obetimi atena se nei ne obetimi atode ya won kwa tribal operators no ni obetimi atode aye nkwan ana so obetimi akunri abrawo aya show na se wonkasa wonna kwamba ne so a emra ne ubedi opayimpa chechemu ana monto wo mutu sane ba ye betimi aboa ama ye mmoa no ye ba ho ban na wo matimi awododo anyi ye na enya bi awe owura Jacob Kojo yeboa why assistant law enforcement officer tourism manager ewo Bui National Park or share wildlife division no ase ewo Forestry Commission wani water firm ene di nkomo
ntese yemmoa no ewo yenkwaye ne yensase ahodom no ekofom bra nipa edoso na emwan so yentimi ntena abrawo nka ya bi se yebedidi yakotcho ba ta hodo a yepenwuram na mare na se ya mo hu ba na ya nyenhihye ya edema mboa yi atena se adoso na abofo nso konwo manya bi akum abre ya na se yakotcho ba anaye fiefie ma yenya bi emfa ni djuma ni nyina ne se enhihye anase emra oman no ede ama djuma kuyi wala division se yemfa ni djuma no eye bosume a echina yebesimi bosume nwotwe ya de edikan ekopim bosume a eye dumie no na da edikan no sabre no oman no emra echire se ahayo a abofo konwuram kokum nam no ye de tabo atoso afei so obi biara wodi enwuram nam hu bia no enso no ye de tabo atoso se onfan enkonkon ho aso obi biara odi enwuramu emmo eye dwumadie bia no se wo che no akwanyen no se wo de eye odi adi bia odi ye bia no twentwen so ni nyina nie samre penfa ye hwehwemu ahu se efri bosuin wotwe no ekọ no emmo ne bebre ekita nkora oma wo bebre so afafra enche omo be wo na emre we ye ma mmoano ahome ene emre na omutimi yen omuma na omowo na emma no so benyini eye mpanfo a emse na ye tre ye mmoano ase ewo ye nkwaye ahoduo mu na enam saa ye nso ebema bofo nso ekonwura mu a no okita krata hunting license obetimi anya bi akum na eno nso bema obi a wodi ega ewo enwuram na ho na se ono su kita bushmeat trade license ono su wo ho kwan se obeton ewo yenga ahodo so na menu mi ne ekobia so a ye nya bi aso e dia be ye abianya bi
abusia wo wi ya no wa fancy hwa wo de atudwa chechire mu ose emra na aba no ye yiyo anasa yankasa ye numu nti ene wo mo de aba anya se bia wo mo mpese ye bawi nam otwe pese ne ne keka ho wo mo pese ye nkwaye no emo ne timu wuye na edoso ne anya bia wi ache enti wo wu ni na babu mra suo no asobra che wo mo ende mra no anu bedi
mu no ye kwanya hodu nyina so no ye bedi akoni aba barriers ahodo ye ne police for ebeka bomaye adwuma afa ye beba chobas ahodo ene adwadifo na woye sa anwuma ni nyina bedi nkomo afa be ko bi ahodo so ene adwadifo nyina kwa akodi nkomo na ewom se yeye oman bapa nti no omu nyina bete ase na omu ate ase se omu ni egwa na emu ye bana se asodin nti wanti ase na ukoso edi esumasi edwa efa enwuramnam eho ana woye ahayo ewo enwuramnam ho apart from grass cutter ye ma otumi obetima ye no dia MC empanfo ebema edu begina emranum ama emra anywhere di senior
na yemfa ni se me obofo na makonwuram aboa no yes odi be wiase na sonto no awu ana matam na mdi be fie eno so
eni kwan post wan kasa wa poma hoodin nti se aboa ewu a enti na ekese ahayo eye ade ba ko pe ene ye de eye tuonku a yemfa waya na fidi ana ade fufuro bia poison enku aboa okoti se aboa wanyini se wawuda wo se ye onu ani fie na akunu se de na akunu wan kasa wa poma hoodin ene won kwanti nke be ye se obe report ama forestry mpanfo na omokohwe ne die ne ku abo ne bitima ya impo yare a se ya mohu ban amfa ansisi abo ne ye ankura na ede yade bitimi abo man ne nyina mu enti se ukohu na wofa na se ukwa akọwe mpa wankasa wonkwa eda asane mu enam ne tosu mienu se mpanfo hu se kitawa wodi yade kura eba krom ena wankasa so amfa mra kwan no so ena ede abo an ebaaye do mpanfo bitimi hu se wonya ne hwenyo na ku no wonya wofa no efam na emmom wonkwa ene wa hoode ene wona wo man tamu ne o man ni nyina apoma hoode ne wonkwa nti bompanfo amane
Abusia ani awuti yeyi eye Owura Jacob Kwajo Yeboa Assistant Law Enforcement Officer and a tourism manager Bui National Park Wamusha Wildlife Division ase Forestry Commission so ase etu achechemu say yankwa yan ya tum nyankopa ya aduma August bosmeni de dikan wachina kwapin December bosmeni da edikan obi anya sobrachie so abekokwa ye makwa kokon aboa trouble protest emfa kululu kwanso emfa moa otwene dankwansere no mo nyankwan akrantie de eye normal obetimi ede bia yankwan abusu Amansan Dawuro kasebo ana wutie mekomanim ewo asefufemu
Hot FM 93.9
Wahini ani mpaifu akabie womu a womu wala na nanu matankwandwa enkapuni mantam wayi ensu bontenani se enu ade tumanimu se emabra womu wala Coalition of Law Association ani Gadagbo Coalition Against Land Injustice ayo ye kire anwumre no nsi akwa nyina na oye kire na ekoso ekoso kakra na nananom se ahwe wo muso duo mu ho bagim esanse ni emabunu no ye oye kire fa ho no eye ne kwanso ano no ensema mabunu no aka nyina no nananom se ne kwanso ano no esanse lansase nipa bi asisa a wo mu de o mu pe ayisu nananom nim wo hwe abai asase abai afa a eno so ewo so otu ahun patasika ma omanfo abai bu na ni aguso ana akwakwa bi agye ade ye ne omope wo mu ntimi ntina se nhwe meja pade o mu nanam jade ma wo mu no nipa bi afa nya ne wo mu akasape eti mabra wo mu la youth wo mu demonstration no wo mu so mba ya akopem sa abai ne beti o mu sufre eno o mu di petition tententen ekwakoma abai no wo mu di petition tententen kwakoma abai no ema wo mu de wo nsema hodo pi na ato aban no anim ena nananom se wo mu hunu se maburu na ni abre ente wo se wo mu ta wo machi na nsase ya wo mu de ano wo mu etimi agem ni agye ko fe a wotoso enan la chief ani waterfam aye the don Kwabra Junior edin komo our hot morning drive so
within the time frame that they requested. If not so, we will join them for the next series of demonstration until we get what we want. We are not worried because we learned it was about the route. They also expressed their concern about we using the Burma camp area because the military, we have issues with the military and that can degenerate. But our issue with the military, we do not even consider it as an issue because the land that was released for us around that area, it's in our name now. Liberations that led to the release of that land, the military was part of it from the beginning to the end, even through the demarcation and documentation, everything, they were part of it. But after they are pretending as if they don't know anything about the arrangement and they are not allowing us to have access to our land, which we consider dishonest, lawless, and a disrespect to the authority of the president. Because if the president as the commander-in-chief has given land, the owners
that is the pre-acquisition owners, his appointees being the Minister of Defense, and then the CDS will decide not to let the rightful owners have their land. That is lawlessness and disrespect to the president, because he is the commander-in-chief. So his appointees cannot go against his orders because he had approved everything. Dishonesty because they were part of the deliberations. And the arrangement that they said they are not accepting, they are enjoying some of the benefits of the arrangement. The land they are preventing us from having, they are having the larger tract of that land, over 200 acres. And they have other tracts under the arrangement, totaling close to 400 acres. So if we've given you all this land, we've sacrificed over the year, the little that we have, we said you are not going to allow us to have it. I mean, that is lawlessness.
Abusia ani awuti yeyi aya ni ajei kofe awo tosunai la chief wakahubi ana wo chire mu oni sem nayi maburu no ani abre wo mu nsem ni nyina ye nsema empanfo chire mu a edika na editie enti wo mu so de ho bagim sɛ ne bɛya abani behu nse wo mu ani abre mi gina weso na me de anawu ko anwumira Amansan Dawuro kasebo ni nyina bana wie ye ka uni sɛ anwumira me sɔre a na me de aye kai bo bi atoa so tie na hye ne so wei aye aye kai bo me sɛ tie na hye ne so ma me papa Elizabeth Elizabeth Brew ana wa firi muo na busua ne ma asi ye fanto wanim Nyankopɔ yɛ aduma August bosomani da etoso mienu August bosomani da etoso mienu abusua so mo de hye yi ebeto mpam na ye fie de de yanimi wo mo de ni beto mpam esu atwa adwadwo apa ne korabre wo mo baye na ye na so mba ne sikasa la hyebi funu ahom ehom abusua kirema wo mba tena sia na pa no nkono na womo anu misikasa womo tunsa fra dofo ne agyanfo nyina so meja womo na ne kwasie da no ye August bosom ne da etoso eye miensa no anu ne da etoso nan August bosom ne da etoso nan kwasie da no abusia so wamba kwa na asie som Holy Family Anglican Church no wa denta enti wo tunsa fro bibia semmra emabo mo no mo kata mo maame wo mo de hye kronkron owi Elizabeth Brew achi na enya fe wo mo se wo ba fade a wo ba hye no eye fufuo na mienu ni nyina me nda ne kwasie da fie da ni nyina ye fufuo ana abefa abusia wo mo de hye ni pa wo firi mu ani owi Elizabeth Brew say me fatu ani musa wo mo de hye na firi mu sɛ ne amunim no Nyankopɔ yɛ aduma August bosom ne de etoso mienu fie de